Hey girls, hey. Hey boys, hey. This is Mama BuDeez here. If you guys are having a hard time pronouncing my name, it's not BuDeez because I don't have one. It's Mama BuDeez just because I love playing in makeup. I love wearing my nails, and I just love girly things. That's just who I am. But I also have my tomboy side that I can get butch with the rest of them. So I'm kind of like Butch Femme, you know? And all my friends called me D my whole life. And so I just decided to call myself Mama BuDeez. And you guys are my humble beauties, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I am really enjoying this, as you guys can tell by the look on my face. My facial expressions give me away every time. And I get super excited coming on here to see you guys. And I never in a million years expected how many people that watch me. Like, I'm still in awe of that. But what I want to do on Monday Mama meetings is I want you guys to ask me questions, to get to know each other, and I want to bring people on Monday nights to share their stories. So we all can see that other people are going through it and we can relate to what they're going through. And so I'm super excited about that. If you want to come on and share your story, email me and I will bring you on next Monday. I promise. So we will be doing that. Or if you don't want to come on, you can send me like a Dear Abby, I might be showing my age. Like a advice column. You can write in and tell me what's going on. And not only me, but my subscribers, who I see are great at uplifting people and great at just reaching out. We all will help you with your advice that you need. And we'll keep it anonymous. We're not going to say who we're talking about unless you decide to say it in the chat. You're more than welcome to. But if you come on, then of course you're giving away your name, or you can make a fake screen name if you want to come on. And we don't have to show your face. With the way that StreamYard works is I just give you this link and then bam, you're going to pop up on the split screen here with me, and I'm going to shut up and you're going to tell your story. So it'll be great. No, I'm not going to run from you. Yes, Miss T, hit that like and subscribe button. Do it, do it. Thank you, Mally's mama. Are you okay, honey? Please email me, Jennifer, and I will speak to you right now. I promise you. Just email me, reach out. I want to be here for you. I understand what it feels like to be all alone, and how you don't want to cry in front of people. I know what it's like to cry in the shower and the bathtub. I promise. So much love coming out to you, Jennifer. I'm so sorry. Should I have put a trigger warning on it? I'm so sorry. I want to help. I don't want to discourage or upset. You have been loyal to me, and I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, Foxglove, that you feel the same way. We're all here for you, Jennifer. If you want to talk, just let us know, and we'll talk to you. We'll focus this whole night on you if you need us to. Just know that we're here. I'm sorry, Paula. Why can't you see me? Can everybody else see me? See, A. Andrew gets it. Yes, and I will hop off of here if you do email me, Jennifer. Yes, girl, we are here around you. And anytime you start thinking dark, you reach out to me. You've got my email. You tell us here. And if you're comfortable with that, and we will uplift you, sister. You are not alone anymore. This channel was brought to you for a reason. You were brought to me for a reason. And I honestly think that we can support each other and uplift each other and take care of you, and you're safe here, I promise. So you're going to have to, after you let it out, you're going to have to start, even if you're faking it at first, you're going to have to start telling yourself some positive thoughts. Even if it's just one, you have to be able to combat those dark thoughts. You have to tell yourself that you are better, and you are, girl. Trust me. That's right. Miss T is absolutely right. And it's not just me that's here for you. It's all of these girls. Yes, you are very special, as Paula said. And Ashley gets it. She's been there. I've been there. Just do not let those thoughts define you or control any of your actions. Yeah, we do need to come up with something, you guys. That's right. You can give us some of your burden. You can unload on us. Yay! That's awesome. That makes you feel so good, doesn't it? Good for him. I'm glad you have that, Jennifer, and you have us, okay? So don't you forget that. And don't you give in to them dark thoughts, and don't you do this alone. Number one, don't do this alone. So precious. And please keep talking to us, Jennifer, so we know that you're here and that you're okay. That's what we need to hear. Don't disappear on us. Okay. Yeah, we just started, Brandy. So let's just make sure that Jennifer doesn't need us, and then we will start taking questions if you guys have any. And I'm an open book. There's no question too personal. There's nothing that I want to hide. So bring it on. Yes, listen to what A. Andrews said. This is very, very on point. You cannot let what is happening in the moment swallow you whole. We cannot control the moment, but we can get through it. Amen. Can I ask everyone to pray for my son? Yes. Elijah, Ashley emailed me today and said that she got her son out of the bed and he had seized and he's in ICU. So Jennifer and Ashley really need us right now, you guys. If we can just all meditate, pray, whatever it is you do, just please, please reach out for Ashley and Jennifer. And we understand, Ashley, your baby comes first, and we are all thinking of you. I can't imagine what you're going through, and I'm so sorry that there's no comfort for it. But we are here for you, and again, you just keep emailing me, okay? And I will respond. I don't care what time it is. Just email me, and I'm going to stay on my email and check it all night. Lily wants to know if she can pray for you, Jennifer. It's okay, Andrew. Thank you guys for helping pray for Jennifer and Ashley. Thank you. We're here for you, sister. You can't go through this alone, but you are a pillar of strength. The problem is none of us know how strong we really are. Nobody really knows how tough you can be until these moments that you have to walk through these tragedies and this darkness. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. Just focus on that. Just think straight ahead, look straight ahead. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right. Just focus on what you got to focus on to get yourself better and get your son better. He's in the hands of professionals right now, And a lot of people are praying for you. So I do believe everything is going to be okay. But being told that doesn't mean anything when your baby is in ICU. So I get it, girl. Virtual hugs. Yep. Big hugs and much love. It's so hard to watch people hurting. It almost makes you feel guilty, because your life is going so good. And I almost, why do I feel that way? But my heart bleeds for other people. It's hard to be happy when other people are sad. I wish I could give them some of my happiness, but how can you be happy when you're feeling depressed and that your mind is taken over by negative thoughts and your son's in ICU? There really is no happiness. But there is support and there's leaning on the people around you. It's okay, Ashley. You keep crying. That's fine. If it makes you feel better, you cry all night. They'll find it. They'll figure it out, Ashley. They will. He's in good hands. Ashley, Paula said her son had those for years. Stay strong for him and you will make it. Remember, we are survivors full of spunk. That's right. I'm glad we can be here for you, Foxglove. Jennifer, are you okay? You there? I know. That is your strength is shining, Ashley. It really is. Just by you typing those words, you've got this. You're a great mama. Yes, it is. Boycott. You're absolutely right. There are two, I know I say this all the time, but there are two types of people in the world, the humble and those that are about to be. And so I try to stay humble. Yes, it is, Caroline. I've cried in front of you guys and I've felt so much better. Tell them, Mally's mama. Thank you, Foxglove. I just want to check real fast, you guys, and make sure Jennifer didn't email me. Oh, that's my son's email. Okay, good, baby girl. I'm just checking on you. I'm going to keep doing that. You're very welcome, Ashley. And that's the thing is I want all of you guys to be able to come here. It sounds like that we have a great community of women that have been through hell and back and men that have been through hell and back. And so I guarantee you there's somebody in this community that can relate. And that's the best thing is when people say that they relate or I understand, it's really hard to believe that unless they've actually been in your shoes. So with as many people that we have in this community, I guarantee you there will always be somebody that has been in your shoes. That's right. That's what builds our character and makes us who we are. Suffers from seizures, so I know what you're going through. I'm here if you need any support, Ashley. Thank you, Envy. That's priceless. Yes, you can always tell who has lived through real struggle and who hasn't. It boils down to humanity. Yes, exactly. And if we all pray for Ashley's little boy, do you mind telling us what his name is or maybe a nickname just so we can put a name to the prayer, Ashley? If you're not comfortable with giving his real name, you can give us like a nickname or something. Oh, thank you, Dana Dane. We like having you here. Yes, we have. And I think that's why we all connected the way that we did, is that we saw that everyone's relatable. Yes, it is very sad to feel alone. It is. And you guys have no idea how much this channel has made me not feel alone. I mean, do I have my list? I have a list of shows that come on every day. I had a Sunday through Saturday list with 5 TV shows on each day. And that's what I've done with myself in the last year is just rot away watching TV. And so there's really no support or community doing that. I'm just sitting there watching reality TV half the time, and like Walking Dead and the Mayans, MC, and so I decided that that's not really going to help me any, being stuck alone by myself all the time. And then my son, he spends all day with me homeschooling. So the last thing he wants to do is spend all night with me. And so this channel is doing the exact same thing for me that it does for y'all. I'm telling you, I love it. I love having this place to come. And when I get off of a live, I feel so refreshed and just like I've released. You got that right, Chronic Life. Let's see. So I've missed anyone's prayer or good vibe request. I will go back through and note them. Okay, A. Andrews. Right now, I just think so far it's Ashley and Jennifer. But anyone else that would like us to keep us in you or you in our prayers, we would be more than happy. I would love to hear everyone's personal story. Maybe one day I'll work up to mine. Yes. And we're trying to get the first brave person to come out and tell your story. So whenever you're ready, email me and let me know. And if you're not ready and you still want to get your story out there, you can type it in an email and I will read it anonymously. I have a daughter in rehab. I never got sympathy, only judgment for the heartache. Yes, exactly. And that is the hardest thing. An addict recognizes what we put our family through. They recognize the pain that the people around us suffer because of our addiction. And people want to place the blame on the parents all the time, and it's not your fault. So don't just block all of that out and just be positive and uplifting for your daughter, because sometimes those people can get in your ear and in your head and make you think that there was something that you could have done differently. And trust me, when an addict wants a drug, there is absolutely nothing that's going to get in their way of it. Nothing. No matter how much you love, no matter how much you try, they are always going to choose the drug over you until they're ready to do it for themselves. Yes. Ashley, I'm thinking of you as well. Was it, I connect with you. Your shows give me something to look forward to. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. I look forward to talking to you too, and every one of you. My top fans, my top people. And I wouldn't even call it fans. You guys are my sisters. I've connected with you. I know it sounds crazy, but you guys are. We will never change, Envy. I would love to hear Foxglove's story too. Thank you. Boycott all Chris Watts books. His name is Elijah. Okay, bless. We will definitely pray for Elijah. This time of year adds to people feeling alone. Yes, and that is why I am going to make sure to go live on Christmas, so we all have somewhere to hang out and talk and not feel alone. I've been broken badly and suffered more in my horrible life now, basically holding on to safety log of life myself. So anyone needing a safety log, it's here, and we can keep us all above water together. Yes, Chronic Life, that is right. We are a safety preserving channel right here. So you guys, Save Robbie told his subscribers about me today. That guy is really, really precious. He's almost too precious for YouTube, He is one kind soul. Thank you, Ashley and Jennifer, for being supportive with each other when you're both going through HE double hockey sticks. I have a SOA and was pissed when it went off. I ended up loving Mayans, though. Glad to have a taste of it still. Yes, me too, hey, Andrews. I love Sons of Anarchy, too. Remember Tish, we'd withdraw from Suboxone. Yes, we need to remember Tish's. Thank you, Miss T. Miss T is my secretary. She's so good. I love it. If I can ever do anything for you, let me know. Honey, there's no story too long, baby girl. We can do it in parts if we need to. We could put Honey's story out in part 1, part 2, part 3, however you want. You're safe here, love. Just think about it. No pressure. But when you're ready, I guarantee you there's a soul that you touch from it. Thank you, Jean Page. Yes, let's pray for the group as a whole. I love that name, Ashley. This is her son's name. Let's keep him in our prayers. Or if you don't pray, let's just send positive vibes their way. For a number of awful years, the self-judgment was the worst when you don't feel worth it. Yeah, I understand 100%. I went from an alcoholic from all of my daughter's middle school years to a pain pill addict all of her high school years. And I will spend the rest of my life making it up to her because she needed me in those years and I wasn't there. Your understanding just made me cry, Dee. I wish you could speak to my neighbors. Oh, it's your neighbors? It's that close to home? Oh, that makes me just, oh, so you have to deal with this all the time. I mean, come on. You know what? Let me tell you a little something though before I move on to more comments. I used to be one of those people. I used to work with all the pill heads at work and in where I live, and I was a bartender, and I just couldn't stand pill heads. I worked with a lot of people that would go to pay their bank at the end of the night, and they wouldn't have all the money because they had their drug dealer come in and they bought pills with the restaurant's money. And so I made fun of those people. I was like, oh, let me get a pill. They're not going to work for nobody unless you give them a pill. And I used to mad talk crap about people that did pills. Yep, I sure did. And you know what? Karma got me, or whatever the forces may be, it got me. And I ended up in their position, but 10 times worse. So people need to be careful what spews out of their mouth because they will find themselves in that same situation, but worse. So you remember that. Please keep me. I need prayers to keep fighting to live. Medically fragile at the moment. Have 2 surgeries at least before Christmas, along with being a single mom of 3 girls. Girl, you're going to make me cry. When are your surgeries? Before Christmas. So, wow, they're coming up. We need to know when your surgery is so we can keep you saturated in prayers and positive vibes. Oh, Ashley, that's great. See, I don't feel crazy. You guys feel like my sister too. Miss T, I used my car key to try to unlock the front door. I've used it so many times and pushed the button at my front doorknob and thinking that's going to make it unlock. So I get it, girl. Everyone, don't be hard on yourselves. Parenting is by far the hardest job for people. Amen. It takes a village. I strongly believe in that. Thank you. Pray for Ashley and Jennifer, and also Chronic Life. She is having 2 surgeries before Christmas and fighting for her life. And Tish is coming off Suboxone. So let me just, I'm going to have to keep a prayer list. So give me a second. I can remember what I'm praying for everyone. And then Elijah. Tish, Elijah, Jennifer, and Chronic Life. Gotcha. All right. It's not crazy. I feel like we are siblings. We need. Yes, girl. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tina. Me too. I live with my parents because my mom has dementia. Your mom has dementia, and I get lonely at night. I also have no kids. My one big regret. Girl, I'm sure there's plenty of people that you can take under your wing as your children. There's so many children that are grown adults that have no one, so I'm sure you could be someone's surrogate mom, kind of. That sounds weird. Somebody's stand-in mom. Thank you, Foxglove. I was just explaining to my husband today that this channel is my outlet. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 3 girls. Youngest is 5 months. This channel gives me a place to interact with adults, and I'm thankful. Yes, Caroline, you have no idea. It's kind of hard having a intelligent conversation about anything with an 8-year-old that only wants to know about Roblox, Minecraft, and his favorite YouTubers. So I get it. I was starting to feel like I was turning into an 8-year-old. Yes, we love Save Robbie. Oh, I meant to put that one on. Yes, Save Robbie is precious. All right. Tina Ward, my husband had that, and my dad is very stressful, and it is very stressful for you and them. Yes, it is. No one should have to go through that. I love Save Robbie. I took up for him and Bella today. I'm sick of how they are being treated. I've never seen Bella, but I'm going to have to go check it out. Why are people being mean to Save Robbie? I actually had someone tell me to delete him in my chat box. And you know what I did? I deleted her. In the name of Jesus, please heal everyone who is suffering and going through life changes. Lord will heal and guide your way. Everyone is strong to fight any battle. Amen. Yes, girl. Dear Heavenly Father, I ask that you just be with these people today. I ask that you just watch over each and every person that is here on this channel, Lord. I ask that you just be with them and give them strength and courage to fight the battles that they are facing, Lord. I ask that you be with Tish as she fights this very long journey of getting off Suboxone, Lord, that you just surround her with your presence and help her to just get through this and take off and just be a survivor and overcome, Lord. I ask that you be with Elijah, Lord, that you be the hands in that ICU room, Lord, that you be their eyes and ears and you watch over and protect this baby, Lord. I ask that you just put your loving arms around him, protect him, sanctify him, and just keep him protected as he fights in ICU for whatever it is that's going on, Lord. I ask that you be with Jennifer, Lord, as she sits in her bath and feeling alone, Lord, that you just send her an overwhelming peace, that you just send her the feeling that she's loved and supported, Lord, and that you just uplift her and let her know that people are here for her and that they care for her and that she is a precious child of yours, Lord. I also ask that you be with Chronic Life, Lord, as she goes through her 2 surgeries, that you just, again, be the eyes and ears of those surgeons, Lord, and you just help her get through it and help her to just be stronger on the other side of it, Lord, and you be with her babies and you just watch out and protect each and every person on this channel, Lord. I ask that you just be with them, guide us, keep us in the right direction, and just help us to get through the daily struggles of Satan attacking our minds, Lord. Just give us strength to move on and help pick ourselves back up, Lord, as you hold our hand and move forward. In your wonderful name I pray. Amen. I'm probably going to catch a lot of flack for that, but I just felt like I had to. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So, again, I want to be here for anybody that needs me. I normally do not push my beliefs on anyone, but I just felt like that was needed. And it's not like something I'm going to take a Bible and be beating you guys all day long or anything like that. But what we have seen since this live started, it was necessary. So if you don't like it, unfortunately, I'm sorry. You're so welcome. Yay, in Denver. I used to go to that the Mile High Flea Market every weekend, Robbie, and sell there. Back in the day, I guess it was '07, I sold these little solar powered chargers that you could let sit in the sun and then it would charge your phone, like way back in '07 before everybody had them. I love Denver. Oh, thank you, Chronic Life. That means so much to me. Thank you. Whew. That's right, A. Andrews. Those turkey legs are my favorite. They are. I actually have pictures of me dressed to the nines like I belong like in a magazine or something, and I'm just gnawing on this huge turkey leg. Those things are priceless, man. Yummy. I need one. And they actually sell beer there that they put the Clamato in too. I remembered that. They put Clamato in the beer that they sell there. Okay, you're the same person. I saw you driving to the town NK lived in on a live. What town was that? It's Frederick, and I used to live there. I didn't drive there, though. I'm back in NC. But yes, my husband tried to kill me when I lived in Frederick, Colorado. And I used to work at the Longmont Outback. And I worked at the Red Lobster in Littleton. Save Robbie, if you've ever ate there, maybe you ran into me. I don't know how long you've been there. Thank you, Mally's mama. That's right, Miss T. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Foxglove. After my last baby, I started to spiral. I was going through postpartum. I never watched YouTube before you. I got to tell you, your hey girl, hey makes me smile every time. I don't feel so alone. Oh, Carolyn, that's awesome. And you guys, you know what? You can ask my daughter. That's how I say to everyone. I've always been the person that's like, hey girl, hey. When my friends come in, I say that to my home. Or when I was at work and my coworkers would come in, I'd be like, hey, girl, hey. I've always been like that. So it is definitely my personality. Thank you, Brandy. Yes, I love that flea market too. There was so much new stuff there, Save Robbie. It wasn't like old stuff. Robbie said it was Mommy Rambling's channel. Was it you that drove through Frederick? Yes, it was North Glen. Is that the one, the Red Lobster, or is that what you're talking about? It was right down the road from Columbine. And I would drive from Bailey, Colorado, like an hour away every day. And then I would have to drive back up the mountain to Bailey, Colorado when I would get off. And I made the mistake of taking his stupid BMW one time. And honey, I got stuck by the Red Rock amphitheaters like you wouldn't believe in that rear wheel drive. I drove from NK's apartment to Anadarko, then to Watt's house. It was an adventure. Ooh, I'm jealous. That would have been awesome. Do you still have the video, Save Robbie? I know everybody has been talking to me about making shirts that say that. I'm afraid that I'll get like some kind of copyright. Who made that up? I'll have to get a lawyer or ask the federal judge if that's okay. But yeah, I can get them printed up. And they can say, hey, boy, hey. And hey, girl, hey. At least it doesn't say, hey, y'all, which everybody says that here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, Ashley, that's great. That's what we wanted. Okay, honey. We'll be here, Jennifer. Thank you, Mindy. Okay, I will listen for the door. When my son-in-law gets here, I will have to run and answer the door, but I'll be right back. Thank you, Gabradabra. I'm ready to do a video with you. I think Gabri will be on my live tomorrow, you guys. Okay, well, I'm definitely going to get shirts, you guys. Definitely. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, boy, hey. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, it could be. I think that's great. I don't know how to put a merch store together, but I want to. Yes, I have plenty of people to stay with in Colorado if we go. Becca, my ex-mother-in-law lives there. All of my kids' what would they be? Their aunts live there. I used to live up in the mountains, say Robbie, in Colorado, up there by Evergreen. Have you ever heard of it? Like where South Park was? It was deep up there. That's the courthouse I got married in. And then that was the second time I married the same man. Our first wedding was in Estes Park next to the Stanley Hotel. It was gorgeous. My dream wedding. So as far as Colorado, when I first moved there, we went to Longmont. We stayed in Longmont. And then after Longmont, we went to Loveland. And then after Loveland, he bought a club in Boulder, Colorado called Club 101. I don't know if you guys that live in Colorado had ever heard of it. But the reason why you would hear of it is because the very first night they opened, there was a stabbing out front. So, yeah. And we lived in Bailey. We lived in, I think that's it. Yeah. I miss Colorado too, Gabri. It's okay, A. Andrews. We get it. So Estes Park is beautiful. It was my dream wedding, you guys. He wanted to stay at the Stanley Hotel on our honeymoon night, but thank God we didn't. We stayed in that beautiful resort that starts with an M. Oh, it was 07, so it's hard to remember. There's like this huge property up there, and it starts with an M, and it's right next to the Stanley. Mary, I wish I could remember. Thank you about my granddaughter. Yes. I like Fort Collins too, save Robbie, but I was young when I was there, so it was my party town. Yep. And I loved working at the Outback in Longmont. It made me some really good money, and they didn't open up till 4 o'clock, so I didn't even have to be at work till late. And I lived in, this is when I left my husband. I lived in the apartments back there behind the Outback. The only person, you guys, it's ironic, the only person I did catch going to the Watts house was Critical K. I saw her going there. So I didn't see your response, Save Robbie. Do you still have the video up? So I can check it out? All these Coloradians. Hoodies for the winter. Let me tell y'all how ridiculous I was when I first moved to Colorado. So we were in Frederick. This is when I lived in Frederick. After my husband bought his bar, he bought me this trailer in this huge trailer park in Frederick, Colorado. If you get off the interstate and you go to, I think it was a Hardee's or something, if you go behind that Hardee's, there's this huge trailer park. I mean, big, with a pool and everything. And he bought he bought me a trailer in there. And uh-oh, someone's knocking on my door. Hold on. I'm right here. Wow. That's great, baby. I'm proud of you. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I want to watch the video. I'm jealous. I didn't get to see it. Hey, Save Robbie, we're going to have to collab sometime and go live together. I think that would be awesome. We don't have to talk about true crime. And thank you for your shout out in your live earlier. That was so precious. You did not have to do that, and I really appreciate it. Save Robbie reminds me a lot of myself. So I'm glad to have somebody like that. He seems very genuine, and it sounds like his subscribers think the same way. Yes, like and subscribe, and you have to drop 1,500 in my giveaway, you guys, because it's almost time for the giveaway. Let me just tell you how many people I need. And if you don't know what the giveaway is, if you're a new subscriber, let me tell you. On this channel, every time we hit 500 subs. So when I hit 500, I gave something away. I gave 8 sets of nails away. When I hit 1,000, I gave away a clear proof cleaning system. And now when I hit 1,500, I'm going to give away, and you have to go find the giveaway video and make a comment in that video that says 1,500. So go find that video, because if you do not comment 1,500 before I hit 1,500 subscribers, then you're not entered. And in order to win, you do have to be a subscriber. So that's all it is. Just drop 1,500 in the comments, and then you will be in my 1,500 drawing. That's it. And then when I do the drawing for the 1,500, you'll want to go ahead and comment 2,000 underneath that video. That way you're in my next giveaway. And what am I giving away? Well, it's hard to think of things because there's men and women on this channel, right? I can't just give away nails and makeup because some men don't like that. So I have this awesome little radar detector, brand new, still in the box, laser scrambler, whatever you want to call it. It says radar laser detector. So if a male wins my giveaway, they can get this. Or if they want to get their woman a present, they can get this. You get to choose whichever one you want. I just wanted to make sure that I had something for both genders. Oh, thank you, Save Robbie. Well, email me, pretty please, so we can talk about it. Or you can give me your email and I'll write it down and email you. I would love to talk about it. Yes, that would be a great video, a recovery video. Or whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, so if you're not into the radar detector, yeah, I could give away my jewelry. It is, yeah, men could wear my jewelry too. And if you are not into the radar detector, you can get these illuminating highlighting drops that I have from Mary Kay with this lipstick, and it is called Always Apricot. It is a semi-matte lipstick. And then you're going to get the mermaid set of nails. See those? How beautiful those are. And you're going to get the Botanical Effect Cleansing Gel. Now, this is made with superfruit. It is going to blow your mind. If you don't need anti-aging, I recommend this one. If you need anti-aging, then just email me and I'll let you know what's going on. And Becca can attest for me, Rebecca Snyder, that I am not the type of Mary Kay lady. I'm getting ready to activate my Mary Kay account again. I'm not the type of Mary Kay lady that will tell you you need something that you don't. I am the type of Mary Kay lady that will try to figure out all 4 things that you need in one product, because I'm on a budget. I'm a single mom too. So I know we ain't got all kinds of money to be blowing on our skin. And if we did, I'm sure we wouldn't be spending it on our skin, but we should, you know, we should take care of the skin you're in. So I want to give it to you for free. And that's what we're going to do when I hit 1,500 subs. Hold on. And we are 20 away, you guys. So you better get your little heinies off this video and go find this one right here. Let me tell you the exact name. And make sure that you have your 1,500 in there. as a comment. It says giveaway winner plus enter my next giveaway details and how to enter on this video. But you guys don't even got to watch the video because I told you what to do. So go on over there and put your 1,500 in. And guess what? You're like, I'm not going to go over there. She's just going to pick her friend to win. Well, nope, not this girl. I actually write out every single person's name on a piece of paper and I show my empty bucket and we do it right here live. So Patty Allen actually won my last giveaway. And I forget who won the one before. Oh my gosh, Brandy, I'm so sorry. Let me put you on this list too, girlfriend. You need to be on this list. Sorry, I wasn't reading comments. I'll go back and do that now. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brandy. Take it easy and don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. You get it, Mel. You go do that. Yes, we are almost at 1,500, you guys. And if we hit it tonight, I will make out every single one of those papers and do it tonight. Oh, that would be great, A. Andrews. If you sell it, you guys can, like, if you donate something for me to give away for a giveaway and you sell it, like your indirect sales, you can always put your gift card on it. Not gift card, your business card with your website on it, because it's like a way of promoting. I know whenever people do events and stuff, they do these grab bags. And so I always make sure to put a little sample in those grab bags with my business card on it. So it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. If your company that you work for sells samples, then mail me some samples and I'll get them out for you. I'll help promote for you. Because I know the struggle is real when it comes to direct sales. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for saying that, A. Andrews. Let me get to where I was. Oh, Tina, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Okay. Just out of curiosity, has anybody else driven by the Watts house? I'm not a stalker, I promise, LOL. I have a lot of family that lives in Firestone and Frederick, so I've driven by there twice. Yes. I'm sure, I know Critical K went there, but I'm sure there are a lot. You just reminded me of my Frederick story that I was telling you guys when I got a knock on the door. So I'm used to snow here in North Carolina. I live in mountains. I'm used to mountains and snow. Okay. So when I moved to Colorado, I thought I was good. And it started snowing. It was my first big snow. And I lived off the interstate right there in Frederick, where you guys get on the interstate. So you know that when the snow gets pushed over there, the snow is like all the way up to the top of a building almost, where they scrape it on the side of the road. Like you could run off the road and you'll just go into a poof of snow. You're not even going to get hurt or your car's not going to get hurt because they just build them up and scrape them so high. So it was just starting to snow and I saw these people outside shoveling their driveways and sweeping off their porches. And I'm like, it just started. Why are y'all doing this? You know, there was only like that much snow. And I go back out there to do mine, to shovel mine, because I wanted to wait till it accumulated a little. And I had to literally open up my front door. It opened this way. Well, my screen door opens this way. And I had snow. I was buried in my home with snow. I had to literally open up the screen thing. You know how some screen doors, you can lift the thing up like a window and just have the screen. I had to literally lift that up, knock the screen out, and burrow my way out to clean off that porch. And so I learned a very valuable lesson my first snowstorm there. No, I'm just talking about any kind of goodies, Andrew. I was just letting people know that if they wanted to promote whatever product they were selling, or if they had something like that, that they could send it to me to add to a giveaway. Like the giveaways might turn into baskets, you know, with a bunch of different stuff. because this would have been really cute in a basket instead of just by itself. But I do overanalyze and get too deep. Okay, bye, Robbie. Have a good night. Oh, Brandy, how often you have to get the shots every day? Bless your heart. Oh, that's awesome. You have to do weekly shots, Becca? That sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't even know that. I love Mary Kay too. I'm getting ready to go back active. Yes, my birthday is in March 2nd. We're thankful of that too, Brandy. Why do you ask, Lala? I get nervous giving out my birthday because of doxing and because I know that I had trolls sent over here. So that's why I ask why you ask, you know. I'm the 2nd of March. Yay! Me and Liza have one day apart. Team Pisces. That's right. Jean, you're a Pisces? Not much. Felicitas. We're just hanging out and chatting. A1C at a normal level, so it's worth it. Oh, that's good. It's for your diabetes. I get it now. Hey, girl. Hey. Yay for the other Pisces. Gotcha. Thank you, Lala. Curiosity. What does that mean, Lori? What does your moon sign mean? Somebody enlighten me. I know about astrology a little bit, but I don't know what a moon sign is. What would a Pisces moon sign be? It's personality. Oh, makes sense. Sending positive vibe thoughts, Brandy, and prayers. My mother had MS. Yes, Brandy, I got you on the list, sister. I'm definitely going to be praying for you. Thank you, Till. We're so happy that you're getting better, Brandy. Okay, girl, I get it. You can do that now or later, whatever you want. So, since I have all my true crime junkies here, I want to know some good true crime people to watch. And I'm going to see if I'm already subscribed. So, and go. Tell me who your favorite true crime YouTubers are. Because I want to subscribe to some more people. Yay, Chronic Life, you're a Pisces. And Brandy, we will uplift you in prayer here and support. We are so happy that you trust us to do that. Thank you for sharing too. I know it must be tough. You've been one of my biggest supporters, and I really appreciate you. Okay, I think I'm already subscribed to her, but let me just check. I'm almost positive because I watch her stuff all the time. Yep, subscribed. Got that one. What's another one? Scales of Justice. Let's see. Okay. No, I'm not subscribed to that one. Thank you. Bailey Sarian. Okay. Okay. Got her. She's beautiful. Wow. Gorgeous girl. Mr. Davis, Merck, and criminal listed. Okay. Mr. David. Is it just Mr. David or is that whole name? Oh, Davis. Dirt. I don't see it. So Merck, let me try the Merck one. Okay. We got Merck and criminally listed. Popped right up. I knew those didn't sound familiar. Okay. Yourself, Miss Jane. I got Miss Jane. I'm pretty sure I got Miss Jane. Let me double check though, because she is good. Or Jan. Is it Jan or Jane? Oh, that's music. That can't be right. Is it called Miss Jane? Am I spelling it wrong? M-I-S-S? There it is. I was spelling Miss wrong. Or maybe not. Okay. Mommy Ramblings. I've heard that quite a few times. So let's go there. Does it say blog after it? Mommy Ramblings blog, y'all? Excuse me. Yeah, it's got to be because there's some lots stuff on there. Okay. Ooh, you guys gave me a lot. I'll come back and do that. So, because there are so many. I am already subscribed to that one, A. Andrews. Stephanie Harlow, too. Oh, thank you, Liza. You're too kind. Rachel Shannon. Okay. True Crime Rocket Science. I was subscribed. I unsubscribed. I have Exploring Human Behavior. Oh, okay. That's what I got. Miss Jane. No wonder I couldn't find Miss Jane. Yeah, most of the big ones I'm already subscribed. But the little people I haven't. The Midnight Meteorologist. Okay. Got it. I'll go back through the live chat and make sure that I do that. And you guys that entered my giveaway, make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm just going to see where we're at. I think we were 20 away last time I looked. Yep. So, oh, that's awesome. That's what me and my daughter were doing, Caroline. We do our makeup and go over cases too. But I only do it when she's here. Yeah, me either. I feel you. True Crime Colorado, I've already told y'all, is great. Scott Reich, I love him. I get most of my information from him as far as new cases go. If I want to know what's going on with a new case, I can trust Scott Reich is the one. Yes, so I'm going to check out Bailey Sarion. Reporting live from the sofa with Paul. Okay. Yeah, a lot of them I haven't heard of either. I don't think you're allowed to have an opinion on TCR's channel. You're not allowed to have an opinion. So that's probably why you guys don't want to be there. We are a very opinionated group, and you guys are welcome to have your opinions here. And that's why I thought if people emailed me what they thought was going on in the Watts case, their take on what happened that night, I feel like if people hear enough different scenarios besides their own, it might open their mind up to you might not be right. Plus, if the truth ever does come out, you will be able to be like, see, I messaged Mama BuDeez and I told her that a long time ago. So, pretty cool. Yeah, that's what someone already told us. My daughter will love it too. We are super into makeup here. And we didn't get the conspiracy palette. I know, I gotta act like a baby about it. I'm right there with you, Paula. Me either. Yeah. And that's the thing is you guys, my subscribers, can persuade me. You know what I mean? If you have facts behind it, you can persuade me. Just like my notes that I have on NK, I removed one of the things because the thing about the snapping, someone emailed me, actually two people said it, that they snap at their dog like that when they're on the phone, and that could have been NK snapping at her dog. So I took that off of reasons why she should be investigated. So I am very open to, hearing your thoughts and ideas, especially when you have something to back it up. It makes me think in a different way. And I'm like, oh. And regardless, just like Save Robbie said on his live tonight, we all want justice. Whether you think NK is guilty or not, we all want justice. People that are fighting for NK, they want justice for her name not to be smeared. And people that are fighting to get answers because NK looks so guilty, we just want justice for her. And so I'm not one of these people that say, I know she was there. I know she killed the girls. I know this happened, because we don't know. We don't. And if she would come out or send a representative to come out and give me answers to these questions that I have on these cards, if she could give me a plausible answer for these, I would not think that she had anything to do with it. If she would just answer to all of this. The 111-minute phone call, why she was on the phone with the police, all of those things. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's front and back, you guys, front and back. But I am open to reason, and that snapping noise literally could have been her snapping at a dog. There is no topic in this live, so you're good. We didn't pick a topic. This is just a Monday mama meeting. Oh, that makes sense, because they all three are very different. If you have an opinion or mind of your own, then Armchair Detective is not for you. You have to agree with this narrative. I know. And nobody truly knows. Dad with a phone and Once Upon a Crime in the West has info on Frazee that is from insiders somehow. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to go check that out. I am subscribed to both. I already have I watched that channel already. What was it? Short take. And my chats go so fast, it's hard to keep up. I will not get upset if you guys send like the same question over and over, and my subscribers can't get mad either, because I have ADHD really bad, you guys, and it's hard to keep up with the chat. And I do my best, but I feel like I could do better. And so you guys feel free to say it again. And I think, and the not giving the phone, like, that is not fair that they let her keep her phone, first of all. another night, and then they took the one she deleted everything off of and was okay with that, and let her keep the other phone, and she didn't download any data off that phone. And why did she have to be on the phone with while the police was at Chris's house? Why was she on the phone when the police were talking to Chris on the other phone? Why did she say pawn the ring? Why? The list goes on. If you guys have some credible answers, I mean, yourselves, I would take stuff off this list. I already took something off because somebody said it could be somebody snapping at a dog. But does anyone have a credible answer for why she would not say what she talked about on that 111-minute call? If somebody can give me a plausible answer, I will mark it off. But it needs to be a plausible answer. Why would she not tell them what they were talking about? Why would she not lie and say she was already lying? Why wouldn't she just make up a lie? Was she afraid she wouldn't remember it? So that one can't come off the list anytime soon. And people try to give me the plausible answer for the ping in Frederick, Colorado, but it's still 50-50. How do I know that? Discovery says her phone pinged in Frederick. How do I know that it wasn't the tower by Chris's house? I mean, how do I know that just wasn't somebody starting a rumor that it was her on the way to work? Discovery doesn't say it was her on the way to work. That's what Chris said. Chris said phone sex, and everything that comes out of his mouth is lies. So I don't believe phone sex personally. And if they did have phone sex, it would have been for like 30 minutes at the most. I mean, anyone that's had phone sex, no, it doesn't last for 2 hours. It was 111 minutes. 120 minutes would be 2 hours. So it was 9 minutes shy of 2 hours. So let's just say they did have phone sex. What'd they do the other hour and a half on that phone? Girl, you're safe here. Don't be afraid of chat here, Cynthia. We're really nice to each other here. And as soon as somebody's mean, they get booted. You're so sweet, Cynthia. Thank you. I think they were going over details. She knows she is not that dumb. The way she held herself in general. Yes, the Google searches, and I wrote all that down. And why? Okay, pawning the ring. Let's just say she just was having an evil moment. Why'd she tell him to get his own bank account? Why? I don't understand that. And she lied about how long they were dating. If you don't believe that they were dating more than 6 weeks, then you can definitely say that. I'm just going to have to agree to disagree with you, and you're more than welcome to say that here. Uh-oh, what happened? I don't see it. I think we're good. Yep, so it is. Are you buffering? Is anyone else buffering, you guys? Let me see if my son's on Roblox. Hold on. He could be on the video game that sucks up all my internet. Gage, are you playing your video game? Okay, sorry. Are we good? Okay, perfect. So Why was she protecting Jim so much? Does anyone have an answer for that? Just, even if you don't believe it, even if you don't believe your answer, just try to think about it. Try to give me a reason why she would want to protect Jim so much. Even if you don't, that's not your opinion. I just want to brainstorm, so to speak. Hi, AM. Yes, I believe in that. I definitely believe that. And had she not been searching her a year earlier, that's exactly what I thought before, because me and my husband asked me to marry him after 2 weeks. So that's what I thought when I used to think NK was innocent. But then when I found out, but that was before I knew she was searching stuff. When I found out that she was searching stuff so long ago, that's what made me think they were dating longer. Jim doesn't exist. Okay. Banging Jim. Yeah, that makes sense. She was embarrassed about Chris sleeping with him, her drug dealer and confidant. I have to agree with Felicitas, but no one knows who's right. No one knows who's right, nor will we probably ever know. So there's no reason to hate on someone else's answer, because their answer could be right and you could be wrong. Or they could be right. I mean, you could be right and they could be wrong. So we all should just be a community together and brainstorm together, like Stave Robbie was saying, because we might be able to put all of our heads together and come out with the truth, because no one has 100% the truth. That's fine. You don't, and we're just brainstorming here. Don't hold anyone's opinion over their head, because I asked them to speak hypothetically. I asked them to speak in general. So her BFF, yes, I have a BFF named Jim. He's my retired federal judge. He's my godfather, my BFF, everything. Once my BFF died, I told my godfather he had to be my BFF. And his name is Jim too. Let's see. Where did it go? I think NK knew the story would turn big and wanted to protect him. I don't believe Jim had anything to do with the story. I don't either. I just want to know why she was protecting him. I don't think Jim had anything to do with the story either. Do I think that Jim was part of that weird group? Of course I do. But I don't think that he was the hired hitman or anything like that. But I do think that he was the one selling the oxys. But speculation again. She did control those conversations, A. Andrews. I agree. She did right. Bagging. But I don't know what that means. I just assumed that's what it meant. Did I not define it correctly? Jim had a key foxglove, so he could come and go as he pleased. Captain, I kind of lean that way too. She genuinely didn't want their friendship to be affected when everything was potentially turning into a poop show. That makes sense. All of these things make sense. And the thing is you could be right and I could be absolutely wrong. But I am entitled to think what I want, and you are entitled to think what you want. And we all could be mature adults here. Maybe she targeted Chris before she actually met him, and that's why the searches were earlier. Then she stalked him until she met him. Yeah, that's the consensus, Becca. Everybody thinks that she did that. I mean, because of the search, or she was at one of her Thrive. You saw me selling Thrive. His wife that he murdered sold Thrive. So I'm thinking that she came over for a Thrive party and she saw Chris upstairs taking care of the kids. What woman wouldn't think a man that stays upstairs and takes care of everyone's kids that come to the Thrive party? I would be bringing Gage to the Thrive party and Chris would be upstairs watching him. So she's seen this man that was just, wow, she never knew guys could be like that, and she sought after him. We don't know that Shanann didn't give her a sample of Thrive. We don't know that they didn't meet on eHarmony. We don't know that they didn't meet at the gas station and he got her a job at Anadarko. That's the thing, is we just don't know. So that's why getting as many theories as possible, to me, makes sense. Like, that's the way to go, is to find out what everybody thinks, and then find out why they're backing that up. And your opinion can change 100 times in a month with this case. Yes, I agree, Caroline. I think so too. Uh-oh, True Crime Colorado came out with something, you guys, a video. We're going to have to look at that. Look at that. Could it be that she stalked him for almost a year for her snag him, try to become what he wanted her to be, steal Shanann's life? Yes. Yes, that could be too. Let's see. Does anyone know if Jim was ever interviewed by the police? Does anyone know that? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, thank you, Cynthia, and I'm so sorry. Yes, she was still bad-mouthing Shanann after she was gone. I agree with you, A. Andrews. Is Jim married? Does anyone know? That's very true, Lily. Sometimes a woman sets her sights on a man and you're cracking me up, Cynthia. Yep. So let's see what else we can talk about. I'm taking off the I swear that on her second interview at minute 13, she said that Chris wanted to know about his macros because she was in this. And then she cuts herself off and changes it to something else. So you might want to go, if you didn't hear that already, go to the second interview of Nicole Kessinger, her phone interview. Nicole Kessinger's second phone interview. It's on YouTube. Go to minute 13 and listen to it to 13:30 and tell me what you think. That was my other thing. Why did they call each other on Monday night starting at 9:45 till 2 a.m.? They were either on the phone or texting each other or FaceTiming the whole night. Everybody keeps saying it's a 111-minute phone call. No, if you go back to Discovery, you will see that they pretty much stayed in communication with only one gap from 10:35 till, oh, I can't remember. I have notes somewhere, but they stayed on the phone from 9:48 all the way until 2 o'clock in the morning. And at 10 o'clock, they were on the phone when the police showed up, and NK didn't hang up. She was on the phone for 30 minutes while the police were there. And then she was on the phone again later on that night, listening to Chris talk on his other phone to the police that were asking him personal details about Shanann and the kids. And NK was listening. That was another telltale for me. Let's see. Why did she search Shanann a year before? Also, Monday night after getting off the phone, while she was listening to the cops at Chris's house, that same night, she stays on the phone with Chris from 9:48 till 10:30. The police arrived at Chris's house that night at 10 p.m. It's all in Discovery. Then she was on the phone then. And then when she got off the phone after the police were there, she Googled Shanann again at midnight, the night that she was murdered, or the night after. She was killed at 4:30 in the morning, supposedly. So the night of the murders. And then at 2 a.m., she's on the phone again while Chris is on the other phone with the agents, telling them Shanann's personal information. Why does she need to, why does she tell the agent that night the reason why she stayed on the phone so long with Chris? Because he pretty much asked her, you guys were on the phone all night long on Monday night. She tells the agent that she was getting Chris to reassure her because she was very upset that his family was missing. Why would you get a man whose family is missing and can't find their children to reassure you? I just don't get that. That stands out to me too. Why would she tell CBI that they have to work together as a team and she will help them, but they got to help her, and to not let her effing down? What did she mean by that? Did they already have a deal? Was there a deal? She's going to help them if they help her, and please don't let me effing down. And she said the F word when she said it. So then why did she talk so much in those interviews? Like, she would get deep into detail about unimportant matters, and it would make you think that she was either on cocaine, on a pain pill like a Roxy, or some form of speed. Maybe she was just taking lots of those energy things or whatever that you pre-workout stuff. Some of that stuff can make you jittery. So maybe that was it. But what do you guys think? And then she kept her Android phone and didn't even have anything downloaded because she forgot her password. Why all the lies in your interviews if you're innocent? Why bring your dad to the interview when you're a grown woman? He's not a lawyer. Why delete your phone? Why delete your phone? Why delete your phone? If you're innocent, why delete your phone? All the people that think she is innocent, please tell me why she deleted her phone. And I'll mark it off the list. Why did she delete her phone? And what does her dad being a Freemason have to do with anything? I mean, I know all the stuff behind Freemason, but that has nothing to do with Chris and NK being involved in the murder of the kids. Just like Jim being in that group has nothing to do with Chris being involved. I mean, Chris did it. We know that's for sure. But we're just trying to figure out if NK had more involvement. That's what we're trying to figure out. Right. Exactly. He has power, which kept her. I do believe that. That her dad kept her from being investigated hardcore, but I'm only writing down facts on why I think NK was involved. Her dad being high up or having money doesn't make her more involved. You see what I mean? So help me understand that if I'm not seeing it right. Yeah, she was sleeping at a married man at her dream job, the job that she wanted her whole life. Yes, I watch her too, Jean. That's also plausible, Lala, for sure. So she kept her Android. She told Chris to delete his phone. She deleted her phone. She told all her friends to take down any pictures of her on social media. And what else? Why she lied about the eHarmony. She eventually, in the very first interview, she said that she had no idea what he was talking about the eHarmony text about a boyfriend, and that she hadn't been texting Charlotte about that. She has no idea what he's talking about. And then she brings her list of the stuff that she remembers fast forward to September, and she brings in this list for Kevin Kovac, and it has the eHarmony conversation that she had with Chris on it, saying that she met two dudes and they stood her up. So that is another red flag for me too. Why are you hiding eHarmony? Why'd you lie about eHarmony in the first interview? Did you meet Chris on eHarmony? Is that why you use that to bait him, to get him so mad when you told him other people were going out with you? Was he that mad because y'all were dating off of eHarmony and he knew how fast you had went with him and that he might risk losing you? That's just a pivoting point in the whole thing, is that argument that ensued at their house, allegedly. Remember that there's always a chance that it never happened. So why was she on the phone when he was, oh, I already said that. So I need to put that out. I need to mark that out because I put that twice. Why did she say on his days off, he always organizes the basement and cleans the garage? How do you always know what he does on his day off? If y'all were at your house all the time, how in the world would you be able to see what he does on his days off at his house? I mean, you would, if it's just something he told you, you would say, yeah, he cleans his garage and basement on his days off. You wouldn't say he always cleans his garage and basement on his day off. So I could be overthinking that, just my opinion. So the sleep masks beside the bed. Whose sleep masks were those? Were those Chris's sleep masks? Whose sleep masks were those? Help me understand. And then Charlotte saying that you're not on house arrest. You're not under investigation. Why can't you come to your best friend's dad's funeral? Why would she be on house arrest or any of that? Like, what had she told Charlotte was that she had gotten involved in for her to be on house arrest or under investigation? You were just a witness at that time, remember? So, and then her friend saying that she did not care if she was with that guy or not. She just wanted her best friend to be here. Did you mean be here because NK was talking about running off? You mean here in Colorado? Or do you mean here out of jail? Or do you mean here in this country? Or do you mean here on earth because she wanted to die? What do you mean by that? She said she did not care what she had done with the guy. She just wanted her best friend to be here. Did she mean be here when her dad died and she wasn't being there for her? So I just found that to be odd because that could be interpreted into 50 different things. Searching Amber Fry. Why did she search Amber Fry if she's so innocent? And then she Googled about the police being able to trace the text. Remember about police being able, the difference between text details and text content? I mean, why was she Googling that stuff if she's so innocent? So why leave town until it blows over? Why would she text that to Chris, that she was going to leave town until it blows over? Or was it Chris or Charlotte? She texted someone that. I can't remember. But why would she need to be running and leaving town? And then the oh my God, that is ridiculous. They would freak out is not about no dang Lucky Charms, y'all. It's not. But if you have plausible answers for me, I'm going to go back and read some of these comments. If you have plausible answers for me, then hey. I haven't seen that. Where can I find that, AM? I know, right, Rebecca? Yeah, I thought it was kind of like trying to put her in her place in a way, Sean King. Charlotte did mean her dad's wake. So you mean here, meaning her dad's wake? Yeah, that makes sense. It's in the first police body cam. Okay, so there was a pack of cigarettes beside the bed. Okay. I never heard of the smokes. I'm going to have to check that out. Her texts to Charlotte were planned tactfully. She sent them hours before the event. It was a way of distancing herself if things went wrong. I also forgot to write down that she Googled Chris and Shanann and the Watts so many times. Googled Watts family for a year, even prior to murders. I know there's so much more I'm missing. Oh, Jose, now come on. You're so close to getting blocked here. Turn your volume down, brother. Turn your volume down. Do you want me to I'm not going to be quiet. It's not going to happen. I'm loud. I'm proud. And I'm having fun on my Monday night, and you're not going to root it. So you can stay, but cállate. I don't need vocal cords. Probably people be happy if my vocal cords were ruined. Okay. What are green smokes? Maybe the pack was green. Maybe they were menthol. Did you see it, Denise? Denise? I can't wait to go look at it. I'm excited to find that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the love. The question is, would any of this happen if he hadn't met NK? Very true. Just saying, I got to give you that. No, it wouldn't have. But it would have I feel like he might not have killed the girls, but he would have killed someone. It was in him. I feel like it was in him, but NK brought it out. You see what I'm saying? And had he never met someone in his entire life to bring it out, maybe not. It might not have surfaced. But I feel like it was deep inside him regardless. AM, you don't got to do that. We believe you. We can check ourselves. I mean, if you want to, yeah, but if you're insistent, but you don't got to do that. You don't owe nobody a timestamp. They can find it. You found it. You went investigating and found it on your own. Or is that a YouTube thing you're supposed to do? Thank you, Life of Yvonne. Oh, that's awful, A. Andrews. I hate when that happens to my phone. I don't even have a microphone, y'all. No microphone. His mom planted the first seed. Lala, I got to agree with you. And Felicita, I agree. It's okay, Helen Johns. You're good. You're good. I thought Crystal will wind up with a class 6 felony even if she only gets probation. I thought any medical professionals that has a felony cannot practice. I don't think tampering with evidence is a felony. Is it? Is tampering in evidence a felony? I know intimidating a state's witness is a felony, but I'm not sure. We'll have to Google it. She definitely needs to answer some questions and quit hiding. I doubt they even looked for cigarette butts at the crime scene. They could have gotten DNA off of that. Yes, Denise. I think it would have happened eventually. He found a new victim for his narcissistic supply, so he discarded his previous victims. Yes, Caroline. Agreed. Hey, Soldier Girl. Let me throw this out. What if Bella touched her deceased sister and then hid under her bed because she was frightened? And that's why the dogs alerted. Oh, yeah. That's plausible too. What was in the Target bag on the front sofa outside? It was not there when Shanann came home, but it was there when the cops showed up. So that means it appears during the event time. Well, what if Nicole Atkinson brought that? What if it was like an outfit for the baby or something? Caroline, yes, a true narcissist. But it could also be what you're saying too. I didn't mean to say it couldn't. Let's see. In one interview, I don't know which one, he says, I had to protect her. I didn't know she was there. Yes, I will write that down. We're getting ready to go over. It's in the Wisconsin interview, and we've only done the first 30 minutes of it. And so I'm going to cover the whole 5 hours on it, and I'm going to find it out of there. And I'll write these things down as we get there. I still have to go through discovery with my channel. So as we go through discovery, we'll find more odd things too. This is just the things that I've found so far in what I've went through in the interviews, the first 200 pages of discovery, the first 30 minutes of Chris's Wisconsin. So we have 4.5 hours left of that. I wonder if Cindy Watts has regrets of so many things. Oh, you know she does. It is the lowest of felonies in Colorado, I think. That is just horrible tyranny. By saying she felt like Shanann Watts was going to kill him, she's being interviewed and said that to him before he left to go back to Colorado. The plea bargain, she was the lowest Colorado felony charged. They should take her nursing license. People are talking about the Frazee case here, you guys. Was anyone ever able to name off the Starbucks cup in the trash in the kitchen on police body cam? No. I didn't. She loved caramel macchiatos, so she could have bought that Starbucks on her own. I think the poison Starbucks cup wouldn't have been in there when they went in there. I watched a psychiatrist video about Chris Watson. They said a narcissist will discard their previous victims in the most heartless way because narcissists don't view people as people but objects. Yeah, Dr. Phil said that too, Caroline. Those were his exact words. I have a question that's been so bothering me. If nothing happened in the basement, why are the trauma dogs down, the cadaver dogs hitting on it so much? Yeah, I'm writing that down, Soldier Girl. Thank you. I forgot all about that. Dogs hit in basement. So I mean, it's plausible that NK had been in that basement too, you know. Who knows? I want to know the story behind why the dogs hit in the basement too, and if NK was involved. Oh, I didn't see the Starbucks cup. That's why I'm sorry, Jennifer Main. I didn't see that. Wow. That's news to me. I thought you meant the Starbucks cup in the Frazee case. Oh, good. We can go over it together. I've went through the first 200 pages, and I'm going to do 200 pages at a time. So I'll be doing 200 to 400 on my video, but I've got 2 more videos to do on NK's last interview first. Just saying, I think it's real too, but the police will not, they don't care. Let's just say that it all happened because of demon possession. She's going to get away with it. She'll get away with it. There's no way they can prove that in a court of law, and it sucks, even though it's real. Or darkness takes over your mind. If you don't believe in demons, people get dark and heartless. And so, but it doesn't mean nothing in court. Nothing. It sucks. It sucks. I want to know that either. That was odd. I thought that was odd too. Miss T says the Starbucks was in the garbage can. There was 2 of them, and I would love to see the dates on them because we know Shanann was in Arizona. Jeez. Man, this is why I love my community. I've learned so much more every day. I thought I knew it all, and I don't. I don't understand why they kept asking if anyone in the home was lactose intolerant. I don't either. I think they were picking up 2 cents. There it is. Off the coolers, 2 coolers for 2 kids, maybe? Maybe. And that's why I love having people with opposite opinions of me in my group, is because you like open up my mind to things that I don't think of. And it's great. It's great. I actually have caught a lot of strange evidence and does not pertain to Shanann nor Chris. So someone else was smoking and drinking beer and the food in the fridge. Yep. Yes, I'm about 200 in myself. It has been put on hold with everything going on this week, but I will get back to it all. Yeah, I did a video already on the first 200 pages, Andrew. You probably were gone when I did it. But and I stated what I thought was odd in those first 200 pages. Exactly, Lala. You're absolutely right. You have to be open to receive, or you will never get anywhere with this case because you think that you're right. And none of us are absolutely right. Some of us may have some of the story correct, but we don't know for sure. But one day we might. And wouldn't it be cool to remember what you thought? Oh, thank you, Brooks. NK was a smoker. Yeah, she was hiding from a previous relationship. She was not posting on her, and she did not have a social media, and she was getting her mail instead of being mailed to her apartment. She was having it sent to her dad's, and she just moved into that apartment because she said that in one of her interviews. She said that the reason why she helped Chris find a place or was looking for apartments for him was because she recently moved and she knew how hard that was. So, I love all these things that you guys are pointing out. Yes. And that's the thing. Even if she had complete control of his mind, okay, which I think is possible. I mean, we don't know how deep they were into this thing that they were in, right? Even if she had complete control of his mind and she did it all and she like took over his mind, almost whatever scenario you want to call it, it won't hold up in court. She'll never be charged for it, ever. They will laugh it out of the courtroom, and you guys know that as well as I do. Yeah, it'd be funny if we ended up figuring it all out, right? When it comes to the Starbucks cup, Shanann Watts was gone all weekend. He was at a birthday party all day. So whose was that? And all the stuff in the garage trash can. Why? Yeah, and you can't say that it was there from Friday when Shanann was there, or Thursday. I can't remember what day she flew out for Arizona, because they were clean freaks, remember? So they would have changed their trash. There's no way they'd have the same trash for 4 days. Because even NK said he was the type of guy that would vacuum a room, and even if nobody stepped on it or went in it or used it, he would vacuum it again the following week. Little did she know, normal people do more than vacuum once a week. If there is new evidence Chris Watt could win appeal, how do they substantiate the fourth confession, the ticking clock, and the stripped cardigan and Nepali? I don't. That would start up such a crazy, if he even appeals, if he even tries to appeal. Exactly. They separate church from state. Thank you, Rebecca. That was on the tip of my tongue. Better way of putting it. Exactly what she said. So even if it was happening and Chris didn't even want to kill. Now I'm being like crazy for saying this, but let's just say he didn't even want to kill the girls and she had control of his mind and he did that. It won't hold up in court. She'll never. That's why I want to like make it something else, because she can be held accountable. But if it's demon possession or hypnosis, for those of you that don't believe in demon possession, if it was hypnosis of the mind, it's not going to hold up in court. Yeah. If she was a smoker, especially menthols. If the pack was green, you know it was menthols. Speaking of, Rebecca, thank you for being here. This is my precious moderator, you guys, right here. She is great. She don't block people for nothing. She's got a big heart and she's very forgiving. So you don't got to worry about like blocker Nazis, you know? My daughter's the same way. Who all is buffering? Miss T and let me go see if my son is on. Oh wow, it's almost 11 o'clock, you guys. I'm gonna have to get him in the bed soon. I'll stay for another 15 minutes and then I've got to roll out. It's buffering anyway. Hold on. Gage, you're on the game because you're buffering. Okay, give me 5 minutes. All right, I'm only going to take 5 more minutes. Is everybody buffering? Yeah, Kundalini Awakening, and they were preparing him for the Kundalini Awakening by giving him that drink. I'm sorry y'all are buffering. I'm getting ready to wrap it up anyway. Thank you for just hanging out with me for 2 hours. It's been amazing. Jennifer, are you still here? Jennifer Ball? Brooks. Oh, that is so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. You are precious. Now I definitely am staying till 11. So, thank you guys for all of your input on this. It really does help. It helps a lot. I love being able to hear different people's ideas because it was other people's ideas that made me think that she wasn't innocent. In the beginning, I honestly thought the poor girl got played. That was the way I looked at it. I thought she got played and that she was a victim too. And about 6 months in, I started doing some investigating myself and looking into the case and reading some very disturbing things about her. And that's when I was like, well, maybe this mistress isn't as innocent as I thought. Thank you, Brooks. You are awesome for recognizing that. I really do. I mean, not to toot my horn, but I'm dedicated to this because I enjoy it. That's the thing. People will put a lot of work in something that they're passionate about or that they enjoy. So This is me living vicariously through the law because I wanted to be a lawyer growing up so bad. Even my dad, till the day he died, called me his little lawyer. So I kind of get to live vicariously through this YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here, baby girl. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Just checking on you. Oh, that's so sweet, Jennifer May. Thank you. Tina has got, yeah, she's got the worst of us. It's almost 4 o'clock there. She stays up till late for some mama. Thank you, girl. I haven't read my book. I am a loser. I come to here in my spare time. Oh, you're precious. Thank you, A. Andrews. I appreciate it. Thank you, Brooks. I appreciate that. I'm glad you can tell. An early email where she stated she wanted to build something like Chris did with his family. Oh, I remember that email. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Sharon. I would love to be one. Yes, and maybe one day I will. I tried to find her innocent. I went that way for a while too. It just isn't there with that girl. I know. Same here. Same here. Tina, you are a warrior. Yes, she is. Thank you for recognizing that, Becca. Good night, all. Let's talk about that sleep mask tomorrow. Yes, let's do. Please. Because there's no way in HE double hockey sticks it's Chris's. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Yep. And if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it's a duck. And she's a duck. I think she's in the UK. I think he had sex with a boy in high school, and that's why he kept asking God to forgive him over and over. I think he did sleep with Trent. I mean, I'm leaning 60-40, Tina, so same here. Where was Jim's profile? Said great lover and bearded. It's no wonder Chris Watts is upset. I'll be the judge of the latter. I had pulled up at one point. Let me see if I still have it in my search. I had Jim's profile pulled up, and you can't send him a friend request, but you can message him. So I wonder if hold on. He's still in my, oh yeah, he's still there. Guido or whatever. Hold on, I'll show him to you. I just found a picture of me and my daughter a long time ago. Okay. See if y'all can see that picture. Look at that picture, you guys. That's my daughter that looks just like my granddaughter I showed you today. This is my daughter when she was that age, and look at my haircut. Talk about identity crisis. That is Gabrielle when she was my granddaughter's age. They look just alike, don't they? And then that's me in an identity crisis. Crazy, huh? Okay, so back to, see, I get distracted so easy. I saw that on Facebook when I pulled it up in my memories. Here it is, Jim Gutowski, Gudo, the bearded man. Where did he go? Here it is. This is Jim. That's Jim, y'all. That's Jim. Let's see if he's got some more pictures. I'm not sure if that one is Jim, so I'm not going to show it, but there he is. Oh, Jim. Yeah, he looks like a lumberjack. He does. He definitely does. Yeah, it was so weird. And I pointed that out in the first, I did that video on his first 30 minutes of that interview. And I pointed that out too. It was just really weird that he said that he's never drove to Wisconsin or Wyoming to see anyone. And they weren't even asking him that. Yeah, don't they look exactly alike, Lala? Yeah, I mean, they are spitting image. So my granddaughter's going to look a lot like her mama when she grows up. Yeah, Sharon Novak, first degree. That came in earlier today. I think it was like 5 or 6 o'clock. Justice, yes, yes. Let's see. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen Jim. Oh, really? You didn't know that was Jim? Oh, wow. Okay, bye, A. Andrews. I will read your email. Looks like a lumberjack. I remember locking him or looking him up. He is weird for sure. Jim, his eyes are spooky. Yes. He looks like Tommy Lynn Sells. Yes, but the no one ever said that he short nice. You're right, but no one ever told Chris that he drove out there. Like when they were asking him about him, they just said that Trent had said that he hung out with him in an apartment with his friends. So he never said that he drove out anything about being there. I mean, he's the one that volunteered that information. How did Chris know they weren't talking about here? So it's just kind of strange. But it is, I am 60-40, so I 40% agree. I understand. I understand not wanting to talk about it anymore. It's okay. You can come to my other videos that I'm not talking about the Watts. I get that. I just wanted to give it some time before I started digging into it because I think it's distasteful to do it before the families had a year to mourn. But I understand that you're over it. Yes, he did deny knowing him. What do you mean 12/5? They're going to sentence her on December 5th? Oh, well, that's good to know. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for all your love and support. Let me see if we hit the 1,500 mark tonight. Like and subscribe. Once I hit 1,500, I'm doing a video to do my giveaway. So let me just see where we're at. I can't believe it's 11 o'clock already. I have so much fun chatting with you guys that I forget the time. I'm 20 away, so we will do that drawing tomorrow for sure. Mark my words. But thank you for letting us know about the sentencing, Felicita Strong. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for my super chat, Brooke. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And everyone have a great night. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. Bye, boys. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.